Hello, my friends. So, since this one is a green tea, spiced green, I can do another review kind of late in the day, about 3 o'clock. I'm actually probably gonna steep this up and put it in a thermos to take with me to a class for my son and then to rehearsal. Okay, it's got kind of a weird smell. So some of their spiced teas have a kind of strange clovey smell. So this is what this looks like. I'm gonna pop it in my teapot. Probably shouldn't steep too long, although as I found with the last, the holly and ivy, I actually liked it much better steeped for about 4 minutes, even though it said 2. So this says 2 to 3. I'm gonna let it go 3. This has green tea, orange, natural spice flavor, cinnamon, ginger. So it has a weird clove smell. Doesn't have cloves, but it does have natural spice flavor, which probably is clovey. It's the orange, I think, that I'm smelling, but it's weird. Yeah, I'm not liking the smell of this. And that's one thing I will say for Adagio is often I like the smell even more than I like the taste. Sometimes I like them equally, but the smell for most of their teas is pretty fabulous. And that's part of the appeal. I like that. I like a good example is like the maple oolong, which I bought a big bag of right off the bat when I was really getting excited. Well, I got a big bag. I didn't buy it, but somebody offered it to me, and I picked that out as I thought, ooh, that sounds wonderful. And what it taught me very quickly is I love oolongs, but I don't love that oolong. It doesn't taste mapley enough to me unless I put maple sugar in it, which I don't like to sweeten my teas very much. So but it's one where I love having it sit next to me. And so I actually don't mind that the maple flavor isn't that strong. The maple flavor's not bad, it's just not that strong. But having it sit next to me, the maple scent, it's like having a candle next to me. It's gorgeous. I love it. So that's something worth considering. Like, it's great when the flavor and the smell meld, but I'm not sad to have a good oolong that's kind of plain tasting with a slight maple flavor and a nice maple scent. Again, I probably won't buy it again because I have found like the peach oolong, which smells wonderful and tastes wonderful. So I will be a bit discerning with my purchases, but I'm not sad about finishing the maple, and neither is anybody else that I serve it to. So this is very, very, very light. It's not even a pine. It is barely colored water. I don't have much of a scent, a little bit of cinnamon maybe. Oh, but the taste is lovely, actually. Taste is lovely. It's definitely got the spice, but it's got a light green tea flavor, which I like. I'm surprised. I'm surprised I like this as much as I do. Maybe I'm just in the mood. But I like the green tea in this. Maybe it's just the kind of green tea they used. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of the ginger in the back of the throat, but it's not overpowering. I think when they do these kind of spiced greens, it kind of like the spiced mate for me, which I've been drinking today too. I love the spiced mate. I'm careful with it because I can get kind of jittery with the mate. So I always brew it in a little pot like this instead of my big pot. And then I will re-steep it a few times. I may even re-steep this one because this is nice. So it's not a chai per se, but I think when they do the lighter teas like a green tea and the mate, I think they don't overspice it. So it's not overpowering like a black tea chai. That's nice. Again, I probably won't run out and buy it because spiced teas are not my absolute favorite, but I am pleasantly surprised by how much I like this. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. It's also kind of a dreary day out. It's supposed to be cloudy for the next 4 days. I am going out of town tomorrow to National Harbor outside of DC. And that will be, so when you get this, I will already be home, but we like to go do some of the Christmas stuff at National Harbor. It's a reasonable drive for my sister who's up north and for me who's farther south. And so my family tends to meet up there at some point around Christmas time because I fly out to my in-laws every Christmas. But I don't want to oversteep this. It's been a nice day. Cheers. Happy day 20, I think. Yeah. Let me double check. Yep, this is day 20. We are almost there. I do have a question for you before I go. Are you really enjoying the daily videos? Because as it is right now, I have been doing 3 videos ahead of time, combining them, and then putting them in one video that goes out every 3 days or so. But if you really love the daily videos, I probably won't do it for January, but it's not that much harder for me to just put one out daily, since I do try to do these ahead. Now, when I'm doing the community, I may not always be able to do that because I don't always get my community box early enough for me to do that. But if you're loving, like I have an advent calendar that I have not even opened because I have all of these community teas. I have a David's Tea advent calendar that I may sip through in January, and if you enjoy the daily ones, I could still put those out daily. Maybe I'll do a countdown to like Valentine's Day or something, I don't know, or my birthday in March. But it's really not much harder for me to do them every day, shorter, or the longer ones every 3 days. I had started doing the longer ones every 3 days because with ASMR, most people like the longer uninterrupted by ads, because I don't have mid-roll ads, so you're not going to have anything in between, and you're going to have 3 back-to-back tastings. But if you really like getting them every day instead, let me know. I will take that feedback, and I will do daily, at least periodically, if not all the time. I probably can't do it all the time, but I will definitely do it periodically if I can. Okay. Cheers. Enjoy your holiday season. We're almost at Christmas, and there's a role play for Christmas. Okay. Bye, guys.